Praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honor to the apostle and elder of Winston. Peace, blessing, salutation to the Akim pushing this truth to the four winds of heaven. I want to put my 2 cents on this things they call it a lap doctrine, man. First of all, I want to assure you that this practice were done in the ancient Israel, and they are still done amongst the Israelites who still keep the Torahs, man. I will be going to different perspective in the culture, so you can understand. Because in the West you live without any culture, moral or standard. So I will be going to talk about different cultures, man, so you can understand. I am not trying to be smart about this. So this is Deuteronomy 22 and 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel father 50 shekels of silver, and he shall be his wife, because he have humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. So, laying hold onto a woman happen in different occasions, man. Like in a festival. If you read the books like Things Fall Apart, man, you will see many Israelites, Things Fall Apart. That is a history, a novel, was written based on West Africa lifestyle, man. In different festivals, man, the women will go to dance, man, like which happened which is a Benjamite, man, when their women were all killed, man. They went to that festival and lay hold to women, man. So this is what Deuteronomy 22 and 28 is talking about. This is not necessarily a rape. This is not necessarily a rape, man. And every woman that goes into that festival, he know a man can hold her, or can seize her, or he can take you, or he can grab him. So these women didn't make noise because that was a catch or a practice, man. And many men used to get women through festivals, man. And I can mention one festival by its name. It is called Chagula. Chagulaga. It is called Chagulaga. We call it Chagulaga here in Africa. It is a festival where the damsel which come to an age which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can't find a woman who is 20 years old not married. Before Esau ruled everybody, man. Before Esau introduced these universities, colleges, and these different stupid things, you can't find a woman above 18 not married, still staying in his father's house, man. He will be married even if to a husband with smart wife, man. That's why they did back then. You will be married to a husband with multiple wives, man. So you can't find a woman with 19, 20 years staying at home. That is the Eastern standard in the morals and the judgment, man. Stop listening to Esau and his Babylonian system, man. Depart from Babylon, man. So the rape doctrine is obsolete and through, man. Through culture, destroying. This I will call this video destroying rape doctrine through cultures, man, and the Eastern moral values and the standard. I will make what do we call it? I will call it between those lines, man. So to lay hold unto a virgin happened in different occasions, man. Maybe in family gathering, you lay hold into a woman. That's not a sin punishable by death. That's not a sin to be brought to court. This happened. I grew up seeing this happen in our culture here on the Israelites who live here in Africa, in different parties. When you go to a field to keep the cattle, you go to a field and a woman come either to collect woods for making fire. You lay hold to a woman. Back then, the women, even myself in the 90s, when I began to understand things, I saw my brothers doing that. Women back then in the 90s here in Africa, a woman can't just strip on you and wait for you to penetrate his vagina. He won't strip on you and lay naked and do all different kind of style like in a porn. Back then, you need to take hold of a woman, and then you undress her. Then you use a little force. Even myself, I did back in the 2008, man. 2008, 2009, 2010. I was having this woman, man. That woman was very shy, man. He can't just strip for you and make the bed so that you can fuck her. No, man. You take hold of her. You take hold of her, and that woman was a virgin, man. You take hold of. I took hold of her. I took hold of her. He was a virgin. I took hold of her, and we made. What can I say? And we eventually. At first he was stubborn, and then everything was all right. So to lay a hold onto a damsel, it happened during festivals. It happened during different occasions. This festival and occasion were set by the parent, knowing that these things will happen. You can read a novel called Things Fall Apart for you stupid who don't want to read books. Read about the novels in West Africa. That's where you come from. That's where the Israelites are. That's where, when we came straight from the city of Jerusalem, we went to West Africa. If you read Things Fall Apart, that book will tell you. There are different occasions in that book, different genre, which tell you that there are different festivals. I have forgotten their names. But I studied that Things Fall Apart. The Lake of Azamea, and the past like a shadow, man. And Unanswered Cries. Those different novels I studied, those novels of West Africa, man. There are different kind of festival in which women's and the men's of 12 years old to 18, man. That's a man is ready to get to marry. A woman is getting ready to get married. So they meet in that festival. We don't approach like in Babylon. Oh, I see you, you are beautiful, and your lips. No, you take hold of the woman. His shy is there, covering his face with clothes, man, like the Ishmaelites wear. You take her, you just drag her in the corner, man. You lay with her. Then you go to his family, man, to give. Then you give. We call it like how to go. You give his father a certain amount of money, and then he will be your wife if you are willing. If you are not willing, the elder will force you to do such a thing. Because if you leave a damsel, you have taken somebody's virginity and you leave her, nobody will marry her. And I'll do another lesson about the token, man. About the token. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel father 50 shekels of silver, and he shall be his wife, because he have humbled her, and he may not put her away. this is in this case for those who refuse to take that dams, man. They didn't write for those who were ready to take the dams. I mean, they wrote for those stubborn Israelites. That's why it's called a law. You can't write you can't write a law for those who are willing, man. And in many cases, people were willing to take those dams, man. Let's go and find it to the book of. Let's go to the Judges, man. Let's go to the book of the Judges, man. Let me read this. This and then know that the Israelites used to lay hand on the dams, man, and they sleep with them, man. This is Judges 21 and 12. I don't know if it's a correct. I'm just going. We'll see. Judges 21 and 11. And this is a thing that you shall do. You shall utter the story every man and every woman that has laid by a man. And they found among the inhabitants of Jebeshiglead 400 young virgins that had known no man by lying with any male, and they brought them unto the camp to Shiloh. This is the land of Canaan. And the whole congregation sent some to speak to the children of Israel that were in the lock Rimmon, and to call peaceable unto them. And the Benjamin came again in that time, they gave their wife, which they had saved the life of women of Jezebel, and yet they sufficed them not. So this is an event, man. This event still happened here in Africa in different occasions. I told you during festival, you go to those festivals. Even myself, I went to some festival, man, to lay hands on this virgin, man. And you can know if a woman is a virgin, man. People know. You lay hands on that virgin, and those women who aren't virgins, they don't come to that festival, man. Nobody really allows them, man. And the people repented them for the Benjamin, because the Lord has made a breach in the tribe of Israel. And the head of the congregation said, how shall we do for wife for them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin? And they said, there must be an inheritance for them that be escaped of Benjamin, that the tribe be not be destroyed out of Israel. Howbeit we may not give them wife of our daughters, for the children of Israel have sown, saying, cursed be he that gives a wife to Benjamin. So back then a wife was considered to be an inheritance. So you can understand, man. So I have no business to talk to a woman to agree to marry me. I just lay hand on her. That's why they created different festival, man. The woman, his body was not hers, man. It is not like that, like now. It's I'll tell you that you got this, you got this. A woman, you see this woman on a picture, man. This is not an Ishmaelite woman. This is an Israelite woman here in Africa. This is an Israelite woman. You can see her. Back then, the women were treated like property, man. I don't need to talk to you, to approach you, subtlety, to make you agree with my terms. No, man. If you go to that festival, I found you, I lay hand on you, I fuck you. That is a marriage, let's say. I pay your fathers a certain amount of shekel, and you will be my wife because you are a property, man. And here in Africa, women are treated like property, man. I will do another lesson like that. They said, behold, there is a feast of Lord in Shiloh, yearly in a place which is on the north side of Bethlehem. So this feast happen each year. They tell you here yearly. For you who don't know custom, moral and standard, this feast happen yearly, man. And Bethlehem is the east side of the highway that goes up to the Bethel to Shechem, and the south of Lebanon. Therefore they commanded the children of men, say, go and lie in wait in the vineyard. And see, and behold, the daughter of Shiloh come out of the dance. In the dance they come here out of the vineyard, and they catch you every man. So they seized the opportunity, man. No, this different festival happened so that the men of the city can get wives, man. So the Benjamin went there early. They went there early than the men, the native of this place, man. So they went there early and laid into the vineyard to catch this beautiful young women, these virgins, man. So this festival was not for shows. This festival was there so that the men can lay hand on them daughters, man. Remember back in the day, these women were not given liberty like now. If you see, it is written here, women went to a festival. They were given, what is we call? They were given a pass from their parents to go to a festival at night, man, so that they can get spouse there, man. So your left doctrine, your Babylonian mindset is obsolete, man. Amen. And they catch you every man, his wife, the daughter of Sheila, and go to the land of Benjamin. It shall be when their fathers will come unto you to complain, they will say unto you, be favorable unto them for our sake, because we reserved not to each man his wife in the war, for he did not give unto them at them, and you should be great. The children of Benjamin saw and took them wife according to their number of them that density, whom they caught, and they went and turned them to their inheritance and prepared the city and dwelt in them. So somebody can say this was an emergency. No! Those daughters went to dance. It was a custom so that the men in their city can lay hand on them and be their wife. The Benjamin went there early than the men in their city. That's why their father went to the Benjamin to press charge on them. So the emergency here is the Benjamin going there early to catch the damsel. The emergency is not about war. It was war, so that's why the Benjamin went there early. No, man. So I want to touch on this rape doctrine things, man. This rape doctrine things is obsolete, man. It was a culture when there was different festivals. Mainly it happened in festivals, means there are different festivals where you can go there and lay hand on the damsel of your choice. You don't go there and lay just light there. You just dance there. There is different customs there. Then a damsel will be approaching, and you'll be approaching a damsel. You are dancing, you lay hand on her, you put her on your shoulders. Then you go to have sex with her. Then the other day, your father will come to you and you pay your shekel. Then you are done. Or you can go by yourself to his father and say that I laid with your child. First of all, it knows your responsibility, like what happened in Babylon. You go to their mothers and you talk there, wearing your jeans and you are sagging, wearing your pants on your butt. No, the elder talk. They talk elder to elder, then they agree. Then a marriage happens. A marriage is not a festival again. Marriage is sex, man. It's sexy, then that's it. So I want to do a little short, quick lesson about that. I hope the lesson was edifying. Till next time, shalom.